if your 3D skill is great, but your calendar is empty, you do not have a skill problem, you have a visibility problem. Many 3D artists know this. They show their work, so you show it to some people and you get feedback. You get feedback from other artists, how great your work is, and you compare yourself to other artists' work. And you know your skills are good, but still your calendar is empty. You are not booked. And this is a pure visibility problem. When you get feedback from people, you might think like, hey, I have visibility. People are commenting on Instagram or Behance or wherever you post this stuff, and you get compliments for your work. But you get compliments from other artists. So it's some form of visibility, but not the one that gets you booked. So if even if 1,000 artists see your work, how many of them will book you? I'd rather have 10, 20, 40 clients or possible clients see my work than 1,000 artists, honestly. Yeah, artists might refer you, maybe, but it's a game of luck, and it's way more unlikely than someone needing your work, seeing your work, then booking you. So it's a visibility game. So you need to make sure that the right people see your work. And when it comes to the right people, there it's, of course, the more the merrier. But even if, let's say, 200 potential clients see your work on LinkedIn, for example, which is a great platform for that, when was the last time you showed your work to 200 people that might be potential clients? This is huge, and it's way better than 2,000 other artists. Let's be honest there, because yeah, you want the visibility that has the potential to bring you money. Best platform, as I said, for that right now is LinkedIn, because everyone on LinkedIn is there to do business. It's not on Instagram. People post like their food. They take a photo of their food and post it there. Also on Instagram, you have way more people posting because it's so easy to post, and it's like way more competition in terms of getting audience eyes on your stuff, and it's used way more private. So on LinkedIn, everyone, no exception, is there for business. So this is your visibility platform. Of course, also there, if you start posting 3D stuff, many 3D artists will connect you and follow you and so on. So a good amount is still 3D artists, which is fine, because also with that visibility for in the direction of artists, yeah, they will not buy from you, but it's still good for the algorithm if they react on your part on your post. So no biggie there. And of course, it's always good for the ego to get some nice words for your stuff. So don't get me wrong there. That's all fine, but you want the visibility in terms of the right people if it's about business. If you want to sell your services, people who are willing to buy the kinds of services you offer are the people you want to get in front of. And this, as I said, LinkedIn is the best version online, but there's also local visibility. You can just go on Google Maps and search for companies around you that might be needing your services. It's as simple as that. And the competition level is very low, because only people who are also living in your area are potential competition for those clients in that way of reaching out. And they will notice that you do something different. Of course, you can if you're a bit shy, first write them an email, and even in that email you can get into the neighbor approach. So, hey, I saw you're in the same area, wanted to introduce myself, so can do this kind of cold email to them, which will still be better than a cold email to some random person or cold DM or something, because there's still some common thing like, hey, we are neighbors, and you can go that route. But the best way would be to just go there. And even better would be if you prepare for that, if you print out some of your portfolio to hand it out to them. Believe me, this works. Of course, not 100%, not with every company, but the rate will be way better than in cold outreach or cold mailing, and the competition will be way lower. And on top of that, there's this kind of local loyalty that clients prefer to have partners next to them where they can go to them, meet up for a coffee, because people buy from people. So this kind of visibility is a great visibility, basically. When we come back to online visibility, I can only stress this again and again: LinkedIn. Be active on LinkedIn. And being active on LinkedIn doesn't mean like you need to be an influencer or something, but most likely most of you spend their online presence time on platforms like Instagram. And it gets harder and harder to get visibility there. And if you get visibility there, you will only get visibility by artists. So sit down, structure a plan for real visibility that brings business. So first of all, not numbers, not quantity, but quality. As in the local visibility in-person approach on Google Maps and going there, it will be a handful, but it will be high quality visibility for the right people. This is the visibility you want to get booked. If this video helped you out, would be great if you help me out, leave a follow, and see you on the next one.